Alright, so here we have the ultimate favorite Pokemon picker. But today I'm not going to be listing my favorite Pokemon. I'm going to be seeing if I can figure out what is the best competitive Pokemon of each generation and type, and each of these categories down here. So, without further ado, let's just get right into it. And first of all is the best Gen 1 normal type. So, Snorlax has been pretty good. Eevee has had some weird niches with Baton Pass and VGC, but I don't think... Also, we're going with overall rankings. So, like, even though Tauros was the best Pokemon in Gen 1, and Snorlax was the best Pokemon in Gen 2, they aren't immediate picks. So, I think that the answer here has to be Chansey. It's not even close. I was kind of just messing with you. Wait. Best Gen 1 Fire type. I think it's between Moltres and Charizard. And I think... Ooh, but Arcanine's really good right now. Although it hasn't been overall really that good. So I think it's going to have to go to Charizard just because of how good it is in VGC. Water type. So looking at this immediately, I'm thinking Gyarados. Okay, yeah, it has to go to Gyarados. Grass type. Ooh. Kanto grass types aren't very good, are they? I think it's going to have to go to Venusaur. Electric types. Zapdos has been consistently... It's been OU for like 8 generations. So obviously... Ice type. Articuno has the highest stats, but its typing and move pool make it kind of garbage. So I think we're going to have to go with Cloyster. Fighting type. An immediate Machamp. Poison types. Gengar. Ground types. I think it's got to be Dugtrio because of Arena Trap. That's basically it. Flying types. And I think it's going to have to go to Zapdos. Simply just because of how consistently good it is. Psychic type. I mean, like, come on. Bug type. So, this. All shit. Like, it's just between these two. And I think Scyther's been doing really well lately. And it can use the Eviolite. So I think it's got to go there. Rock types is a little difficult. Because none of these are good. Right now, I'm currently looking at Golem, Rhydon, or Aerodactyl, or Kabutops. Honestly, all of the fully evolved ones except Onix are kind of alright. Ooh, I think it's going to go to Kabutops. Just because it's... okay. Ghost type, obviously. There's not many options here, but I think it definitely has to go to Haunter. Dragon type, obviously it's Dragonite. There's only one line. Dark type. I mean, like, come on. I mean, this is invincible, I think. Steel type, obviously Magneton. Fairy type, Clefable. Starter, Charizard. Gimmick form. What is the best gimmick form? So this was good. This good. These are good. This was banned. This was banned. This was banned and was really good in VGC. This is good. This is good. This is good. Good. Never mind. Legend. Mewtwo has been Ubers every generation. The best Pokemon out of the generation. Well, Megas don't exist and never have. You've just been brainwashed into thinking that they have. So it's gonna have to go to Mewtwo. Alright, Gen 2. Normal types. Ho-Oh, Suicune, Celebi is the legendary, Sneasel, Heracross, Crobat, Steelix, Ho-Oh, definitely unknown W, Scizor, it's the pseudo-legendary, Ghost, Dragon, pseudo-legendary, Scizor, Azumarill, Typhlosion, but realistically I just think 700 BST is too much to handle. Ho-Oh, Tyranitar. Generation 3, because it can choose not to be an ice type. Yeah. Alright, Gen 4, best normal type in Gen 4, probably God, you know, that's probably up there. Best fire type, Heatran. Heatran's been really good, like, forever. Best water type, legendary. Best grass type, mythical. Best electric type, is it Magnezone? Or is it Rotom Wash? Or maybe it's Pikachu doing the Colin Ballinger YouTube apology video. I'm gonna say, honestly, it's Rotom Wash. Best ice type, Weavile for sure. Although Weavile kind of fell off, but none of these are any better. Best fighting type, I mean, it ain't Toxicroak. But these are all pretty alright. I think I'm going to have to go with my gut and say Lucario. Best poison type, I think it's these. Also, I don't know a whole lot about this. Make sure to tell me what you think I got wrong down in the comments. And except for this one, you can't tell me I was wrong on what the best ground type was. Flying type, I think, like, we got a mythical, but I think it's got to go to Gliscor. Gliscor's cool. Best psychic type, VGC, put Cresselia on the top. Best bug type, bug types are still garbage in this generation, but I think Vespiquen. Best rock type, which one of these is the least shit? I think it's this one. Best ghost type, it's the legend. Best dragon type, it's... Ooh. I don't know which one this is actually, because we got 3 legends and a Jarjomp, which I think is definitely the least likely to be it. I don't know what the hell this is. I think we gotta go with Giratina, though. Best dark type? It's Darkrai. Best steel type? It's gotta go to the legend. Best fairy type? Gotta go to the only good one. Best starter? Gotta go to the good one. Best gimmick form? Lucario for sure. And best legend... Arceus just kind of does everything. And which means I think the best one will have to go to Arceus. Generation 5, best normal type. I mean, it's got to be Meloetta, right? Best fire type, it's Reshiram. Although not by much, it's kind of bad in Ubers. Best water type, it's Keldeo. Best grass type, it's not the legendary, actually. I think it's Among Us. Maybe it's just because I've been watching a lot of Wolfie VGC lately. It's one of these two. Because Verizon Wireless is kind of bad. Electric type, I still think I gotta go legendary. Best ice type, let me tell you, it ain't this. It's got a giant fist made out of ice, and it doesn't learn Ice Punch. Best fighting type. There's a lot that is really good in this category. But I think it's Keldeo again. Best poison type? Definitely Among Us. Best ground type? Landorus Incarnate. Best flying type? Again, Landorus Eye. Best psychic type? Is Meloetta actually any good? I'm gonna go with Victini. Best bug type. Genesect just kind of wrecks house. Best rock type. Terrakion, I guess. Because none of these are any better. Best ghost type. I think it's definitely one of these two. And I think it's Pringles. Best dragon type. There's a lot of good dragon types this generation. Basically all of them are really good, and Druddigon is also in the generation. I think I'm gonna give it to Kyurem White. Best dark type, for sure, Hydreigon. Best steel type, Genesect. Best fairy type, okay, never mind. Best starter, Contrary or Superior. Best gimmick form, definitely Mega Audino. Best legend, again, I think it's gonna be that one. And then best Pokemon overall, that. Alright, Gen 6. So I'm noticing the power level increasing every generation. Like, I'm getting less and less divisive about these. Like, these were kind of hard. These were super easy because none of them are good. These were pretty easy. But these were a little hard. These will... Ignore whatever I'm saying. Gen 6 normal types. Oh, it introduced megas, so we can use those. So definitely Mega Kangaskhan. Best fire type, definitely Primal Groudon. Best water type, Primal Kyogre. Best grass type, definitely goes to Mega Venusaur. Best electric type. Best ice type, I think, has got to go to Mega Glalie. Best fighting type is... never mind. Best poison type is this guy. Best ground type is this guy. Best flying type, I don't know why I even decided to scroll down. It's a Mega. It's... never mind. It's the guy that got banned from Ubers. Psychic type, it's the best... like the best Pokemon. Bug type, that rock. It's Mega T-Tyre. Ghost, it's this. Poison, Dragon, it's this. Dark. Might be Yveltal, honestly. Best steel type, I think it's this guy. Best fairy type. Ooh, there was a lot of fairy types, but no, that's just a lot of forms. Best fairy type, I think, goes to Xerneas. Best starter, definitely Greninja. Best gimmick form, oh my goodness. I think it's got to go to Mega Rayquaza. Best legend, Mega Rayquaza again. Best overall, Mega Rayquaza. So let's just look at how many Rayquaza has taken so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's taken 8 so far. Except it's taken 4 different categories. Generation 7, normal types. Sylph Ally, I think. Fire types, it's not even close. Water types. That. Grass types. I think it's Kartana. Alright, electric type definitely has to go to Tapu Koko, because terrain's kind of shit on everything. Ice type, I think, goes to the best Hail Setter. Fighting type, mythical. Poison type, this guy. Ground type definitely goes to Zygarde Complete. Best flying type, there weren't any good flying types this generation. I guess I just gotta go with the Ultra Beast. Best psychic type, though, there were a couple good psychic types this generation. Bug type, Swolman. Rock type, none of these have ever been good. I think I just gotta give it to that guy. Ghost type, so Dawn Wings doesn't get used very much, but that's because of... who am I kidding? It's Lunala. Dragon type has to go to that guy. Dark type, honestly, probably Ash Greninja. Steel type, absolutely Duskmane. Fairy type, which of the Tapus was the best one? I feel like Psychic Terrain was the best terrain. Best starter goes to Incineroar. Best alternate form goes to that guy. Best legendary, I think Alternate Charisma takes house in that one. Generation 8, a lot of these Pokemon are really good. Best normal type, definitely Ursaluna. Best fire type, whew, that's kind of tough to say. I think best fire type is Cinderace. Best water type, No question, Dracovish. Best grass type, I think, would be Rillaboom. Best electric type would be P. But realistically, it's a Lucky. No one was surprised about that. Best ice type, probably Frostwalker Boots. Best fighting type, I think, would have to go to Rapid Strike. Best poison type, probably the best Pokemon ever, but I think that's cheating, so we're gonna go with Eternatus. Best ground type is definitely Ursaluna. Best flying type, could be proven wrong in the future, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Enamorus. Best psychic type definitely has to go to Shadow Rider. Best bug type. Oh, I should probably show you guys the types. Best bug type goes to Cleavor for sure. Best rock type, I think, goes to Hisuian Arcanine. Best ghost type, obviously. Best dragon type, I think Eternatus. Best dark type, I think I'd have to give it to Single Strike. Best steel type would definitely go to Zacian. And while we're at it, so would best fairy type. Best starter, Samurott. Best gimmick form, okay, I think we have to give it to Eternamax Eternatus. Best legend, I think this, and best overall Pokemon in generation, definitely Zacian, but cross-generational, definitely Shadow Rider. Generation 9, here is where my opinions could be invalid at a later point in time. Obviously, because they've all been correct so far. So, Gen 9, best normal type could very realistically be Mousehold. But I think that's only because of VGC, and I think Cyclizar is generally more consistent. Best fire type, I believe, is Armarouge. Best water type, I believe in Palafin. Best grass type, definitely not Verizon Wireless for sure. Or is it? No, I think it's Meowscarada. Best electric type, definitely. I think I got banned to Anything Goes. Best ice type, Ruin Legend. I think Iron Bundles just does more. Best fighting type, Box Legend. Best poison type, I think, goes to the boy. Best ground type, it's definitely Tinglu. Best flying type, all of these are quite garbage except for slightly Flamigo and kind of Iron Jugulus. Best psychic type definitely has to go to Armarouge. Best bug type, I think it's taken by Slitherwing. Best rock type, I like the Salt Man. I think it's the best. Best ghost type definitely has to go to Annihilate. Best dragon type, again, banned to Anything Goes. Best dark type, it's between these two and maybe this. I think Chiyu is good. Steel type, I'm gonna have to say Kinjambit. Fairy type, absolutely Fluttermane. Most used Pokemon in VGC right now, I believe. Best starter, that. Best gimmick form, definitely Water Tauros. Best legendary, again. And best Pokemon overall, And best overall. So best normal type overall, I would say, is Arceus. Best fire type, Primal Groudon. Best water type, Primal Kyogre. Best grass type, I think it's Breloom. Best electric type. Best ice type is kind of weird, because none of them are good. I think it's this guy. Best fighting type. Yeah. Best poison type. This guy. Best ground type. That guy. Best flying type. Definitely Mega Rayquaza. Best psychic type. Definitely Mewtwo Y. Best bug type, I think, will go to Mega Scizor. Best rock type, I think will go to Mega Tyranitar. Best ghost type absolutely goes to this guy. Best dragon type has to go to the guy who created the Anything Goes tier. Best dark type, I think will be taken by Yveltal. Best steel, I think Zacian gets to keep it even after losing its stats, basically. Although no, it still gets fairy. Best starter ever. That's tough to think about. This is really good for doubles. This is really good for singles. This is alright for both. All of these I don't think are in the picture anymore. I think it's going to go to Skeledirge. Hopefully I don't get bullied for that. Best gimmick form. Best legend. And best Pokemon overall, I think, has to go to the Mega. So let's just tally up. So there were some returning Pokemon here. But let's just count how many times Rayquaza got onto the leaderboards. So let's just finish off with these. So the best regional bird, Tailo. Bunnelby for huge power. Nimble, Garchomp. Mimikyu for sure. Best evolution, I think it's Sylveon. Best fossil is definitely Dracovish. Best regional form. Best regional form is a little tough to decide, but let me just take a second to look at it here. I think it's Samurott. Best Gigantamax. Okay, if we're counting Eternamax Eternatus, it's a shoo-in, but I don't think it counts. So I think, personally, I'm gonna go with... I think I have to give it to him. Best baby Pokemon? I think... it's like Mantike, Zacian. Best mythical? Definitely a Deoxys form. I think Attack. Best Ultra Beast? I think it's Naganadel. Best Paradox? If this counts, then it takes it. Best type? Steel, for sure. Best Pokeball? What is the best Pokeball? Let me just take a little time to think this over and, you know, make an informed decision. Yeah, it's the Quick Ball. Best Spinda? All of them are bad. Let's do the one with 0 and everything. Actually, no, technically the best Spinda will be the one with 16 and everything. If and only if this is like Ivy's. But I don't think it is. So this is the best Spinda because it has the highest numbers. Best Vivian? Okay. These are the same Pokemon. But just judging off of these looks, I like this guy. I think it's the one from my region. Best Alchemy. It's the shiny one, but if I have to make a decision between these, I think I gotta give it to that one. Oh. That one with the purple. Best new evolution. How many of these have been banned to Ubers? It's Annihilate. So, yeah, there's not really a good way to wrap a video like this. So, subscribe, I guess.